when you talk about these decarbonisation pathways that have the most limited impact on consumer prices, what is the solution there? Because at the moment, when you look at the fundamentals in the product market, we see gasoline, we see jet fuel, we see other products surging at the moment. Obviously, that has a direct translation for the consumer. How worried are you about the surging cost of products right now?
Well,
Go ahead,
Your Royal Highness, please.
I'm just going to pick up from where Suhail ended, which is we as Saudi Arabia, we look at the whole thing in a comprehensive way. Because we are also, as UAE, we're doing all of the above. We're doing oil, we're doing gas, we're doing renewable, we have electricity, and we'll be doing even geothermal and what have you, and nuclear and what have you. We're preaching people our own convictions as opposed to our own pipe dreams. We have it on the ground, and we will continue having it in the ground. And we are also impacted with these things from a cost point of view, too. Because the final analysis, if supply chains get to be impacted, we get to be impacted as producers, too. And cost curves goes higher, too. Now, what is truly mind-boggling and almost frustrating, is that why people are so focused about crude oil prices when the jury is still out. CNBC have been talking about it. Bloomberg have been talking about it. Reuters have been talking about it. And Energy Intelligence has been talking about it. Look at the differentials between diesel, jet fuel, gasoline. Look at the refinery margins now. $40, $50, $60. Well, I am a dinosaur, unfortunately, but I have never seen these things ever. I'm sure that others may join me on that. Worst, why people are just focused on oil when I showed a statistic yesterday to Suhail that oil from March 21, 1st of March 21 until today, I think it's averaged 70-some%. Why people are not looking at gas? Gas in Europe, natural gas in the US. Why people are not looking at coal prices? Coal in Europe, coal in the US, and both liquid LNGs in Europe, LNG, natural gas in US, and I think worse, over the last 12 or 14 months, LNG for Asia. And because, and I think people are missing the point that, you know, electricity globally, with the exception probably with us and some few other countries like Kuwait and Iraq, and we are probably the remaining countries that are using liquids, crude oil and fuel oil, with few here and there, that are using liquids to produce electricity. But the rest of the world is using natural gas, LNG, and coal. So you have another third component that people are not talking about, which is electricity cost. Now, people don't talk about it, but people suffer from it, be it in Europe, be it in Asia, be it in the US. And let's not forget also that there is still, and what is being operated now, is, I would call it tranquilizers, in the form of spreading the bills over a period of time, but it will catch up soon. Again, I would just put that question for whoever is listening to me here. What is it about oil that the world does not like oil prices to increase when everything else had increased by at least 300%?